Oh, shoot, we're on. We had the craziest day at the hospital. I was filming. According to Dr. Looney, you're not supposed to. Privacy laws, cares, blah, blah, blah. Who's gonna know? So I was doing my rounds with the doctor at the hospital, and I thought it'd be super boring because it was like old people and just sick people. However, I learned about something awesome while I was there. It's this thing called pseudocyesis, where a lady, she thinks she's pregnant, but she's not. Like, she has all the symptoms, like vomiting, enlarged breasts, and tenderness. She doesn't have her period, which I guess would be pretty awesome. And then there's the vomiting. I think I already said that. Shit. Lactating breasts. So cold. So now I put water there. Enlarged stomach. Oh, Jesus. The mind tricks the body into thinking that it's pregnant. Are you crazy right now? I've heard of a mind over matter, but jeez. Wow, these are really good cheeses. It was a pretty crazy day at the hospital. Like I said, I would like to show you what happened. The first person inside look at the craziest thing that's ever happened at a hospital to me. I mean, it was my first day at the hospital, but, you know, nothing's gonna top that. So, it's my first day on the job. It's pretty awesome. I'm in labor. What? The fuck?
Oh my goodness, I need a doctor. I need a room.
Oh, this sounds awesome.
I need a room. I need a doctor. I'm in labor. I'm giving birth.
Understand?
Right now.
What is your name?
Right now.
Dolores French. I need a room.
No, I need to know your name so I can look you up, honey.
Dolores French. Dolores French.
All right. So, Miss French, we haven't had you in here at all for any ultrasounds, any prenatals, anything.
Woman.
Yeah.
Let me say it one more time. I am giving birth in your lobby.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for some tests.
I guess she's southern.
I'm gonna go do some tests. Just wait right here. Turn off the camera.
I'm not going to. That was awesome.
Why are you leaving? Come back.
No! What are we doing? She's gonna give birth in our lobby.
I'm pretty sure she has pseudocyesis.
What's that?
Pseudocyesis is false pregnancy, and it's probably due to low dopamine and low norepinephrine, which is caused by depression. These together can cause the follic stimulant hormones to go down, and causes the prolactic hormones to go up.
So she's just depressed then?
There's a lot more into it than just depression. It could be something much major, such as a PCOS, which is the enlarging of the ovaries, or a tumor on her anterior pituitary gland. Are you still filming?
No.
Okay. We need to go set up the ultrasound so we can let her know that there is no fetus in there.
That's gross. Okay. Is this thing on? How do you work this? God. This woman was not as crazy as you might think. She wasn't the only one to have pseudocyesis. There was this dude named Hippocrates in around 300 BC in Greece who was like the first ever doctor, which is cool. He encountered about 12 cases of pseudocyesis. He believed a combination of gases and retained menstrual fluid. Ew. Which is disgusting. I mean, that's just gross. And then there was this woman, her name was Queen Mary the First, And she was suspected to have had 2 instances of pseudocyesis. I mean, some people are like, dude, you had cancer. I don't care, this works better for my project. You know, it's disputed. Who really knows? I don't have a time machine. You don't have a time machine. You don't have a time machine. You don't have a time machine. So, no one really knows what happened. It's probably why she was so mean and killed everyone, was because she was constantly fake pregnant. Further stories. Lisa Montgomery went under sterilization in 1990. She had 4 children by then. After her sterilization, she falsely reported being pregnant 7 times. 7. Holy crap, no. She decided to, like, cut out the baby of someone else after strangling her to death, which is kind of fucked up. I mean, who does that? All I'm going to say is, I would have stayed away from her. Well, I feel like there's not an excuse for that. But, you know, I have morals, and I'm sane, I think. So lastly, we have this 10-year-old girl who's like,
I have pseudocyesis.
Actually, well, she didn't actually say that. She claimed to be pregnant because some boy at school was like teasing her about being swollen, like abdominal swelling. He's like, "You're pregnant," and she was like,
"Oh my God, you're right. I'm totally pregnant."
And then she got like the symptoms of pseudocyesis, and she kept telling her parents how she was pregnant, and her cousin did it during like a sexual game. Right? It was probably like doctor or something. Anyway, she kept saying,
"The sexual game did it. The sexual game did it. Woo!"
She could feel like the baby kick, and she refused to go to school. She complained about nausea and constipation, which sounds awful. I mean, a 10-year-old with pseudocyesis is not, that's just weird. So this one didn't actually go away really that well. She had to be given medication and therapy, as well as sex education, so she could figure out, oh, the sex game was not a baby-making game. It is not the same thing at all. Anyway, back to the story.
I don't understand. I'm having a baby.
No, we don't have any records of you having an ultrasound, so we just want to make sure the baby's okay. Hold still. Just as I suspected. Do you have any history of taking antipsychotics?
What does that have anything to do with my child?
Please, it's important.
I've been taking antipsychotics for schizophrenia for a while.
What?
That's what I thought. It's okay. You are not pregnant. It's the antipsychotics causing prolactin to increase in your body. This happens about 50% of all schizophrenics taking antipsychotics.
It doesn't make any sense. Look at how big I am. I can feel them kicking around in there, and my boobs are and lactation and.
No, the symptoms are normal. The enlarging of the breast is due to prolactin along with the lactating. Your stomach being large is due to the abdominal distension. The gases build up and it causes you to feel the fetus moving. I'm going to go work with your psychiatrist and we're going to make sure.
I'm having a baby now!
Did you not hear me? There's no baby in there, honey. You're not having a baby.
I'm having contractions! Now!
Okay.
I'm having a baby!
Alright, we'll go get some painkillers. And we'll deliver the baby.
Awkward.
Now!
Wow, check that out. Her belly already went down. I'm guessing those weren't painkillers.
Nope. Turn off the camera.
Why we knock her out?
Normally, we can treat pseudocyesis with using the ultrasound and letting them know there isn't a baby there. But this patient, she was a little more stubborn, and we decided to simulate labor.
So why does she want to be pregnant so bad?
Usually women who develop pseudocyesis either really want to be pregnant or really fearful of being pregnant. It doesn't normally happen in the developing world, and when it does, it's usually with those who have depression or schizophrenia, or they are reaching menopause and they are focused on becoming pregnant. Usually they develop symptoms such as amoria, which causes like the stopping of your period, and they focus on it and the other symptoms come after. The place that's most common in is usually rural Africa, where there's a huge focus on being fertile and having childbirth. Women who have problems becoming pregnant have the symptoms, and it's used to cope with their inability to join the community.
Well, that's craziness.
Yeah.
This is gonna be awesome.
Hi, your wife is under anesthetic right now, and we'll let you know when she comes back. But I just want to talk to you about something.
Okay, but before you do, can I talk to you about something? I mean, I've been having all these troubles lately. Like, my back has been hurting like crazy, and my stomach is super huge, and my nipples are tingling, and I vomit, but only in the morning, and I have a strange craving for pickles and ice cream.
That's awesome.
Are you feeling?
No.
Well, you're experiencing Couvade syndrome, which is like pseudocyesis, but it appears in men. This usually happens to those who have significant others who are pregnant, so they feel sympathetic and experiencing the same symptoms they do. It usually only happens in the first and third trimester, and usually goes away when your partner has the child. Unfortunately, in your situation, your wife is experiencing pseudocyesis or false pregnancy, so she will not have the child.
Oh, thanks for telling me. I feel so much better.
No problem.
That was really fast.
Oh, and public service announcement. If you pee on a pregnancy test as a man and it's positive, that's not good. You have testicular cancer. You should get that checked out. I know because I'm a doctor. I'm not.
Hi, Mrs. French. How are you feeling?
Oh,